be well, thanks for tuning in. Last week we had a competition and the winner of that was Fergal Tackney, and he suggested lasagna, so that's what I'm doing today. I really like making lasagna because it freezes well and reheats well. You can eat it hot or cold. I actually bring it to work with me instead of buying lunch, so it saves me a few euros. The only thing is about this lasagna is that it might seem like it costs a bit much. It's like coming up to about a tenner, I think. But you get loads and loads of lasagna out of it. You could actually eat it for like about a week. So it's really worth it. So lasagna is a bit of a funny dish. Everybody has their own different way of making it, especially when it comes to the white sauce. Today I'll be doing a 3 cheese sauce. You could also make a cheese sauce like from a packet. You can make a bechamel sauce. You could also buy the jars of it, which are actually quite cheap. But I just prefer making my own sauce. Now, when it comes to the tomato sauce, it's actually basically the same as the one that I use for the spaghetti bolognese, only there's just a few wee changes that I made to it today. So I'm going to quit yapping, so we'll have a wee look at the ingredients and get started. The total cost of this is about $9.50, which might sound like a lot, but there's loads of portions, and like I said before, it can feed you for about a week. It's always really important to shop around. I went to both Tesco and Aldi to get my ingredients this week. Also, if you think that you won't eat all of this lasagna, because there is loads, you can just halve the ingredients for a smaller lasagna. Preheat your oven to 200 degrees. So I've gone ahead and skipped a couple of steps because you can just look at the spaghetti bolognese video. This is the passata and it has all the herbs and spices already in it. But because this is my version of a spaghetti bolognese, I'm going to add a tablespoon of honey, a teaspoon of mustard, and some Worcestershire sauce, this stuff here, just a splash. So just like before, I'm going to add the passata to the meat. I've actually put in some chopped bacon in there too. It's smoked, so it'll give it a nicer flavour. After you add in your passata, you can leave it to simmer for 2 minutes and take it off the heat while you make your wee cheese sauce. So here I've got the 2 tubs of ricotta, that's 500 grams altogether. I'm going to add the whole bag of Parmesan to it. If you're not a big fan of Parmesan, you can use less, but I really love cheese, so I'm going to put it all in and mix it through. Oops. Next you grate your mozzarella. Now, for this part you can actually use cheddar cheese, but the mozzarella balls were 59 cents each for 200 grams each. So it actually works out a lot cheaper than getting cheddar cheese. So now with everything ready, we're ready to layer up. You're going to use 1/3 of everything that you have to make 3 layers. Start with the meat, then the lasagna sheets, then the ricotta, then the mozzarella, and you layer it up until you're finished up with mozzarella. So that's finally ready. You can cover this with tin foil now and put it into the oven for 45 minutes. After that we're going to check the lasagna to see if it's cooked. Sometimes it cooks in 45 minutes, sometimes it cooks within an hour. An hour has passed. I checked it at 45 minutes but it wasn't ready. I knew that it wasn't going to be ready actually because this ricotta sauce is quite dry. If you used a jar sauce or had a runnier sauce it probably would have cooked at 45 minutes. But I'm just going to show you how to check it to make sure that the lasagna is ready. You get a wee fork, and if you prod it into the lasagna and the lasagna isn't like there's no pull or drag off it, that it's completely soft, then it's ready. If you wanted, you could put some cheddar cheese on the top if you want extra cheese and put it back into the oven for about 5 minutes, but don't put the tin foil on. So it's really up to you. So I guess the lasagna is ready. So that's it, you're done. Lasagna's done. I forgot to say that you should really leave your lasagna to sit for about 10 minutes before serving it. If you don't, then when you do try and serve it, it's going to be really messy and sloppy. The sauce is going to go everywhere, so you really should just let it sit. Normally I'd serve that with homemade wedges and couscous. I didn't do that tonight, but I will do it in my next video. The next video is going to be homemade burgers, wedges and couscous. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Hopefully you enjoyed the lasagna and hopefully you'll try it out at home. So until next week, eat well, be well, and good luck.